when they hear Sandstorm and Sir Big Spur starts getting those claws sharpened, Williams-Brice Stadium comes alive in support of their South Carolina Gamecocks. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the USC Trojans, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Trojans ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but found as he stopped at the 18. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. On the ground, it's Bennett. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get him in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Running back goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. He'll off one deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And I love right out of the gate, this offense is going to be creative, and they're going to try to get their best players the football out in the open field. You saw it right there.
And the Gamecocks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. On the move. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They're on the board first here in the season opener. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Makes the grab over the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He's looking to throw it. With the catch, it's Lane. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Trojans used to be known for student body right, and they can still do that. But with quarterbacks like this, you want to put it up.
Yeah, I think they hung that up years ago when they started to find, big, strong quarterbacks that can throw the ball all over the yard. So I like the student body right, student body left, but that's a little old school for me.
He makes it look so routine out there, just plucking passes in this offense. When you think about the success the Trojans have had offensively in the past and certainly in more recent times, it always feels like there's got to be at least one.
Lets it fly deep downfield. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The AT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys. Return, but they'll mark it at the 30. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And
he'll take a deep shot here. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. And the incompletion brings up a second down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Sellers. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Right down the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Bringing it back at the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Trojans.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Listen, in these situations, it's so hard to push the ball down the field because the defense is playing pass. We bring in more DBs. We're dropping deep more in our coverage, and we're making you throw the ball underneath or run the football. Nice job by the running back. Listen, he got good yards. He didn't get the first down, but now he's in a situation where third down becomes something where it's not predictable. Now it's a situation where they can go out and have success.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Sometimes you just got to give credit. Like, we had it covered. We knew it was a pass. Everything covered underneath, but the quarterback does such a good job of making that second play something special, pulling it down, getting the first down pretty easy.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, USC 14, South Carolina 7.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Gamecocks are on the move. Might as well give it to him again. Bulls his way forward.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Gonna run it. It's Bennett. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He'll pull it down. Open space at the 25. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He'll try to tack on one more.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over the Coyotes. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air, it's Daniels. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it all right. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. And what a sweet dime that last pass was. The Trojans always seem to have a quarterback who can make you pay in the secondary.
And it's always a big, strong-arm guy that throws the ball the yard that's just good-looking. I mean, just all the things that most people aren't, but that they want to root for and cheer for because they always find that guy at that position that does great things.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Back to the ground with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Trojans will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's caught! Touchdown, USC! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability, that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. To the air, it's Sellers. Going for the big play. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
QB overthrowing an open guy like that, that is just a kick in the gut for this team.
Still on the 35-yard line. They'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. And that ball is live in the backfield. Bounced right back to them. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback checking off. He wants to throw here on second down. Makes the grab. It's McGowan. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Looking for a man, it's Sellers. Unleashes one deep. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more.
Going over the top. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Trojans! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
He'll bring it out. It's McGowan. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. They'll see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. Coming out with it, it's McGowan. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game...
Intercepted. Takes it the other way. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Trojans. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it.
South Carolina, 21.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down here for the offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Coming after it. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Gamecocks racing to the line in a hurry-up. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to escape and get it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He'll throw it. It's complete to the right. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to get to it. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. No huddle here for the offense.
You don't get very many opportunities to finish the play with a quarterback. A lot of times they're protected so well nowadays, but when he's a ball carrier, it's fair game, and what a great job bringing the wood.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play, and this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Bennett. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got...
Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
His defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he made the extra point without problem. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a 2-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
To the ground with the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Trying to impose their will with the run. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. USA 42, South Carolina 28.
First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. The sure hands, it's Robinson. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing, you're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical third down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
They've got it at the 37, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Obliterates him, still on the move. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You got a really nice lead here late. You just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Bulldozes him. Touchdown USC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game one, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. It looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Smashes through. The South Carolina offense is back on the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown. Trying to get behind the defense. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
They're trying to get to it. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate ball. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
He's going to take off. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. A lot of urgency for this offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They're bringing heat. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch. The expressway is wide open. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Trojans moving quickly to the line. Now from inside the red zone. Lets it fly. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The offense set for a first down play. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Feeling some heat. They get to him as he throws. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll throw it on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Got some room to run. At the 30. The 10. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional.
Touchdown, Trojans! And the stomping has commenced.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
And he'll bring it back. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
First and 10.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they
Looking deep down the right side. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Looking for more room. He's at the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Fielded in the end zone, it's McGowan. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To the air, it's Sellers. Getting some heat. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the ball's loose. Oh, the offensive verts absolutely. By falling on that fumble. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quarterback moving. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. The back goes in motion. He's looking to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Undeterred by this huge deficit in the last half minute, they'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Touchdown, Trojans. And the route is on. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
South Carolina, 34.
Fielded in the end zone. It's McGowan. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
So that